Hey everybody, it is Jazzy, the video store Sasquatch here, and we are doing our year-end award show for the 2025, this Throwback Thursday. We have 7 or 8 categories: worst movie, breakout performer, villain, best male, best female, best horror, and best movie overall that we're going to talk about here. We kind of added a couple ones from last year that we didn't have, best villain breakout that I wanted to add last year, but I just didn't. And also, we will be doing 3 videos a week now. This year, the first one being Throwback Thursday. We'll cover more streaming stuff, some movie business stuff, and it'll be a little bit longer. It'll be more of a podcast than an actual like review video. Same thing with Friday, except it'll be horror movies only, and we'll probably try and focus on as much new horror movies as we can, and go into old horror movies every now and then. And then Saturday will be the review show only, and that'll be our new movie of the week that we go to the theaters and review. We're gonna just see how that works for a little bit instead of like parading you guys with like 4 days of content, whereas I'm trying to do three. We have new stuff coming all the time. We have I have plans all year for new stuff, so it's gonna look different. Everything's gonna look different. Everything's gonna be different, sound different. Hopefully, as of now, and we'll just continue to make quality videos as we can. We'll do this video this week for the awards. Next week, I'll kind of wrap up what I missed the last month as we are kind of transitioning into this new stuff and talk about whatever movie business we're going to talk about next week, as well as other stuff. So just kind of look forward to that. That is our plans. That is our future. And now we're going to start our award show here. Welcome to 2026, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy holidays, whatever holiday you celebrate. Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you saw celebrate. If I missed it, I'm sorry. Uh, we're gonna start here with worst movie of the year, and our nominees are The Running Man, and so The Running Man, Conjuring Last Rites, In the Lost Lands, Amateur, and Wolfman are our categories here, our nominees here. Sorry, this is like the third time I've done this for some reason. Whatever's going on is kind of freaking me out. But okay, so we'll start here. The Running Man wasn't very good. It had a terrible ending. It seemed like I didn't get the concept of the movie in itself, and they made just a movie called The Running Man to make The Running Man. Amateur was probably doesn't deserve to be on it, but it had a lot of hype behind it, and it didn't really kind of live out to it. As well as Conjuring Last Rites. I mean, it was a terrible movie, but I just didn't like the movie itself, and it had a huge build up, and it had $100 million and fucking plus profit, so they can kind of deal with being the worst movie on my category here, as well as and then In the Lost, yeah, it was kind of stupid, and I didn't know what it was. It's kind of just lost, like the movie said. Just too much, trying to do too much, and it's kind of the director and the actress are like husband and wife too. So it was just kind of like a whole family affair there probably. But the winner is definitely Wolfman here. 100%. It's the only movie I walked out of this year for sure. I know I walked out of this movie. It was terrible. They brought nothing new to it, and it was a boring story on top of it. It's unfortunate but I mean, I think about everything Dark Castle did or whatever that company is that they did, or it's Bloomhouse, whatever it is. They did not do a very good job this year with their horror movies, which is unfortunate because they had a couple of them. But that is our winner, the Wolfman. Our next category here has some honorable mentions. Kiki Palmer for sure. She is one of my favorite actresses this year. I think she was one of the funnier people in a couple of the movies she did. I enjoyed her this year. Sydney Sweeney deserves a shout out. She did 3 movies this year. All of them were actually pretty decent. Talk about 2 of them coming up on our next video. And Brandon Skellner as well. He definitely was in Drop that, and then he as well got brought up for Batman at one point in time. But here's our main focus for best performer of 2025 here, and that is Bad Bunny here, or not best performer, best breakout performer. That's Bad Bunny. Not to mention what he's gonna do in the music world and what he's done in the music world, but This year he was in two pretty good movies with Happy Gilmore and Caught Stealing, and he had a very good role where you kind of barely recognized him. Walton Goggins, I mean, he's in everything. I don't think I really had to explain this one. He was in like three movies, two TV shows. He's just everywhere. He's all over TV with the commercials. So very good for a year for him. McKenna Grace as well, very good. She's like 18 or 19, is already in like 70 movies. So it's crazy, but the big ones this year coming out, or and then next year coming out too for her. So that's good. And then Geraldine Viswanathan. If you hear how well I say her name, I think that's how you can tell how much I like her, especially if you've seen like me just kind of like murder names on this channel. So just her recognition of her name in my mouth should just tell you how well she did this year. She was in like two or three movies, including a Marvel movie. So she's definitely or deserves this. Cynthia Erivoy, you could have broke her out last year, but she was also in Poker Face and a couple other shows I saw her in a movie. So very interesting to see what she's going to be doing in the future after Wicked. Lewis Pullman, he was in Thunderbolts and a couple other movies. You could argue that he was more last year than this year. Josh Brolin, I mean, the dude was into everything. Weapons, uh, he's just in everything this year, like three or four movies. It's crazy. Like every time I seem like I'm watching a movie this year, he's in it. So he definitely deserves this. And then Will Portier from Poulter or Poulter, I don't know. I'm gonna go Poulter. Will Poulter from the Vacation movie had a big year this year with the Unicorn movie, and he'll be recognized later for best performance in the movie for Warzone or whatever it is. Fuck, I forgot the name of the movie. Terrible names. So think about how good Geraldine Swanson was this year. The winner, if you're going to choose a winner out of this, is definitely Walton Goggins. He's everywhere. He's a great actor. His face is on everything. He's selling everything. So he is definitely the winner. It wasn't even a competition really, but um, we like to act like it was. So Walton Goggins is our breakout performer of 2025. And our next category here is our top villain 2025. Um, this one I just kind of came up with at the last second after watching a couple of them and just kind of thinking about some of the bad guys we've had this year that are actually pretty good. So here we are. Jesse Plemons, Lugonia, very good. Amy Madigan, Weapons, Rosamund Pike, Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Marlon Wayans, him. Julia Louis Dreyfus, Thunderbolts, and Nicholas Holt in Superman. You could really give it to any of these guys. I'm going with Marlon Wayans. I made this category for him. I think that you could argue whether or not he's a bad guy or a villain in his movie or not, but he definitely has one of the stronger performances in this, and he is definitely not exactly a great person. So I'm gonna go Marlon Wayans for sure. Tim was just a great movie. All these movies were really good on this list here. You're gonna hear five of them, four of them being repeated for best movie, for this, for other actors, and other stuff like that. But we're gonna go with Marlon Wayans for sure this year as the 2025 best villain. And we don't really separate between leads and roles and where they're at. So this is just your overall best performance, best female performance of 2025. Ariana Grande, Wicked for Good. Emma Stone, Begonia. Emily Bett Rickards, Queen of the Ring. Emily Blunt for Smashing Machine. Kirsten Dunst for The Roof Man. Taraya P. Henson is for Tyler Perry's Straw. And Cynthia Erivoy, Wicked for Good as well. Um, Honestly, there's so many powerful performances in this category. I'm I'm gonna have to go with Emma Stone for Begonia. If you watch that movie, it's basically two actors acting, and that's what makes the movie, and that's Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons, and she for sure just had the best performance out of anybody. Crazy movie. We'll talk about it next week more because we haven't talked about it on this channel yet. But Emma Stone for sure is the best female performer for this has the best female performance for 2025. And our best male performance for 2025 nominees are Brad Pitt for F1 the movie, Channing Tatum for The Roof Man, Leonardo DiCaprio for One Battle After Another, Dwayne Johnson for The Smashing Machine, Josh O'Connor for A Dead Man Walks, A Knives Tale Story, Jesse Plemons, Begonia, Michael B. Jordan for Sinners, and Will Poulter for Warfare. I figured out the name of the movie. You haven't figured that out in the second part of this video. Um, Honestly, 100%. There's three people. This movie, this could have went to. Um, I'll say the other two after I give the winner here. But the winner for sure is Michael B. Jordan in Sinners. He played two roles, a brother role, and the movie was just so good that there's just no way you could deny him being the best performance in that movie as well. And the other two that really stood out are Leonardo DiCaprio, of course, and um, Jesse Plemons. I mean, Jesse Plemons and Begonia, like I said, there's only two actors, and they both made the movie. Dwayne Johnson was especially good, and the Smashing Machine as well. I mean, it's just so hard to choose, but for sure, this is Michael B. Jordan's year for Sinners. The movie is great. It has a great soundtrack behind it. I mean, we're about to talk about it anyway, so um, that is the winner for best male performance in a movie is Michael B. Jordan for 2025. And the best horror movie for 2025, our nominees are Companion, Drop, The Monkey, Frankenstein, Until Dawn, and Final Destination Bloodlines. So many good horror movies this year, really. These six, plus the two that are in the best movie of the year, plus just other movies that I watched throughout the year that you can just go through and just look at. Companion was really good. Drop was a shockingly good movie. I was not expecting it. The Monkey, bloody, gory, everything you love in a movie. Frankenstein is more, of course, like old school horror monster movie. More the humankind is more the monster than the monster. Until Dawn, great concept of a movie. It kind of got mixed reviews, I guess. I really enjoyed it. I liked it. I didn't play the game though, so that's that. And then the winner, of course, is Final Destination Bloodlines. This movie rocked. It brought back a franchise completely dead for like the last 12 years, and then it brought all the stories together in one great follow-up movie. I really enjoyed this movie. I hope if you haven't seen it, you will. That is definitely the best horror movie for 2025 is Final Destination Bloodlines. Honestly, in a year that wasn't the greatest for movies, the couple that were really good, and will probably even hold up for another couple 5 years. But to choose the best movie out of 2025, I am choosing from these movies Begonia, F1 the movie, Weapons, Wicked for Good, Sinners, Tyler Perry Straw, and One Battle After Another. Honestly, One Battle Off Another is really good. And really, Leo probably deserves every credit he's going to get in mainstream critics. Wicked for Good, really good. Really good movie. We both Wickeds are. Weapons, great movie. F1, like, is probably like the one that you're like, I get that's surprised that it's on here, but it was very good. And I said the movies weren't very great this year, so for that, it was one of the standout ones. Begonia, another one of those movies you heard me say about three times. There's two actors in it pretty much throughout the whole movie, and they both killed it. They both got nominated. One got the award, one didn't. One got nominated twice. But the winner for the best movie of the year is 100% Sinners. There's no question in my mind that this is not the best movie of the year. It has everything in it. It is from the story structure to the music to the backgrounds and the pacing. Everything is absolutely 100% perfect. We have the breakout, or not the breakout, the best performance of the year, Michael B. Jordan on there. We have Haley Steinfeld, who definitely deserves mention for her performance in that. The It's just so well done. Who is the director? I better look that up. I better give him his props because he definitely deserves it 100%. I should have had this information ready. Michael B. Jordan, Jack O'Connell as the bad guy really could have been the best villain award too. If I would have thought about it. I mean, Michael B. Jordan really could have been the best villain when you really get down to it. And the director for this is Ryan Coogler. Does outstanding movies. The Black Panthers, Creeds, anything he does is probably pretty good. I definitely 100%. If you've not watched this movie, go and watch it. If you're not watching any of the movies on that list, go and watch them. They're all very good in their own right. But this is the best movie of the year of 2025 is Sinners. Thank you guys very much for watching. Look up for stuff. Please follow if you like the videos and you want more movie reviews. We're gonna get a new movie every week, and we're gonna try and get Saturday, Friday night. We're gonna get it out there so you can go get it and see it on the weekend. A couple more followers. We can do some more live stuff on Facebook. Watch movies together. Do whatever we got to do. I mean, I'm want to do a mystery movie theater or something like that for a movie for a while. To do that live on Facebook, if we can get to 7 more people or 8 more followers, so please follow, guys. Please watch the rest of the year. Thank you guys very much for watching as you do. I hope any movie you disagree with or you think that deserves to be on there that isn't on there, let me know in the comments below. I have to let you know that these are the movies I watched. I will not watch the Avatar movies, so that can't even be on discussion. And there's a couple other little ones like Marty Supreme and stuff like this that I missed that probably could have been judged into it, that could have went into it. Maybe next year we'll have the movies that I missed in 2025 that were actually worth it as a category or something, just to kind of make up for some of the stuff I missed, especially since the Oscars go into like January releases where I'm just cutting it off as a 2025 years. So that's where we are there. Let me know anything else in the comments that you guys want to talk about or would like to see on this channel. Thank you guys very much for watching, and please have a good rest of your day. Um, Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment your top movie picks for Throwback Thursday in the comments section. And see you next time in the cave.